Hi crew, I missed you. We're on week 3. I'm just here to give you an overview and add more art to my wall. First of all, for iReady, you want to do 45 minutes each of reading and math in iReady. Then for reading, your learning target is I can identify the beginning, middle, and end of a story. So I want you to read to your stuffed animals, gather them all up, make them be your class, and then tell them what the beginning, middle, and end of the story that you read is. Also, one day this week, I've asked you to read about the moon. So I want you to research the moon online or find a book where you can read about it. And then one of your writing assignments is going to be about the moon too, since we've been studying it for science. So then for writing, your learning target is I can write the steps of a process in order. So you're going to do things with steps, like help somebody make a recipe, clean your room. I've given you a different writing assignment each day that has to do with writing steps and writing the steps in order. The only one that isn't steps in order is the moon. But I want you to write 5 facts about the moon on one of those days. So then for spelling, your learning target is I can learn how to spell and write new words. So I want you to go find words in nature. So I want you to go find things that are interesting or words that are challenging to you, or words, the names of things you're growing in your garden. Just find 10 words, and you're going to do the same thing as you do every other week where you practice them and then give someone a test at the end of the week. Then for math, we are on lesson 16, which is I can add 3-digit numbers. So there are 5 lessons. The 4th and the 5th lessons are shorter, so I've combined them on Friday. And those lessons in the book, there's about 2 pages of work in each. But I want you to review the lesson and do the 2 pages of work. Then if you want to do something different or something in addition, I've given some supplemental ideas. For example, if adding 3-digit numbers is a little too challenging, you can go back and practice for adding 2-digit numbers, or add 1 3-digit number and 1 2-digit number to each other. You can also, if you want to do something fun, find on the boxes, packages of food in your kitchen, the calories, and find calories that are 3 digits, and then add 2 of those together. So you can do like counting calorie math to see how many calories something might be if you add them together, but try to find 3-digit calories. So those are some fun ways to do your math this week. Science is one of our optional things, but we're still tracking the moon, and so that's why I gave you a research and writing assignment for the moon. And then I want you to make sure you're going outside and checking out the moon and drawing it every night. I know it's been coming up later and later every night. I don't know if you've noticed, but in that case, you will want to use that website and you can see what it would look like, because you might be asleep by the time it comes up, because sometimes I am. For social studies, your learning target is I can learn about places in my community. So I want you to research a place in your community, like the library, the rec center, the police station, a hospital, a senior center, a community center. So something like that. Look it up online if you can, and write down 5 things that you learn about it. So find out something about a place in your community. And then I've given you on the lesson plan some questions that you can answer about it if you want to do that. Then for PE, which is another optional one, there's a list of workouts. So last week you all put together workouts, and then Mr. Crown compiled those and gave us a list of some of the fun activities that people did. Some of them are videos, so there's 2 videos, and then the rest are just lists of activities or exercises that you can do. Then for art, it's shadow shapes. So I want to show you what I did because it's fun. So what you do is you find things around your house, like not stuffed animals, but like toys or things that you think would look cool in the shadow. I should have put this guy out there. He would have been cool to trace. But you put them somewhere where the sun is hitting them and they have a shadow. And then you put paper behind them, and then you trace that shadow onto paper, and then you can color whatever it is that you traced however you want. So I didn't really have a lot of cool toys. I wish I had thought about that guy, because that would have been really cool. But here is what I did. So I took a soap bottle out, and it was later in the day, so it made it super long. But then I colored it so it looks like my actual soap bottle. Although the color, this is my soap bottle. My soap was pink and I accidentally colored it purple, so I just changed the flavor of it. But this is this is what I traced. So I did that, and then I just colored it to look like the real thing. So I thought that was super fun. So, but you can find all sorts of things like toy soldiers, toy animals, things like that you can find and trace them. You just have to make sure there's some sun out and try to find the right time of day when you like what the shadow looks like, because different times of day it's going to look different. Then for discovery, you're going to practice your talents. So we are doing a virtual talent show. Miss Lisa sent out an email. So if you want to be in the talent show, your virtual entries are due to Miss Lisa by this Friday, so the 17th of April. So if you want to do that, you want to make sure you record that, keep it, I think, under 2 minutes, and record that and get it to Miss Lisa by Friday. And the design principle for discovery, because you're practicing your talents, is the primacy of self-discovery. So we want you to find your talents and do something fun, and there's more information on the lesson plan. Then I have added all my supplemental resources. One of the Eagle's Nest links that I sent you had an egg hatch on Easter Sunday. So there's a new baby eagle, if you can find it, so an eaglet. And then the eagles are just getting so big. And then I did my daily stories. I had trouble with one of the stories, so there are 3 stories, but then I had a helper and we did a video with slime. So you have 3 stories and 1 slime video if you want to watch those for this week. And they're just optional, just some fun stories and different things that I wanted to share with you. And then also this week, I would like to do some Google Hangout time where I'm going to set up a Google Hangout call so parents look for an invitation in your email to join the Google Hangouts. On Thursday, I'm going to try to do 2, maybe 3 different times in the day on Thursday so that you can choose which time you dial in. You can dial in all 3 times, or you can choose whichever one works best for your schedule, because I know that you parents especially have to kind of work around your actual work. So I'm going to give you 3 different times on Thursday, and then you can call in one of those times, both or all 3 of those times. And it'll just be a chance for the kids to see me and for me to see you. You can maybe see some of your friends and say hi to them, and we'll maybe read a story or do some sort of a fun activity, kind of like a virtual crew. So I want to do that on Thursday. So look for those invites. I'll be sending those out sometime Tuesday. So tomorrow, well, since I'm recording today, Monday. But I'll send out invitations tomorrow. So look for invites on those for Thursday. And then again, you can send me messages through the dojo. I've had a lot of kids sending me pictures through the dojo. You can send me messages. It's kind of like a text message, or but through the dojo app. So if you have that app, if your parents have that app, you can send me messages that way. Just say hi. You can even just say hi, Miss Renee, I miss you, and you can send me a picture of your face, just something, so I know that you're out there and you're doing all right. I miss you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope you have fun with some of the assignments I've given you, and I hope you enjoy the slime video. Bye!